Alright, so I was playing Aion, and I had just received my 100th gold spam. And I don't know, it left me in a weird feeling. Like a perfectly good jacket that's just been bedazzled for no apparent reason. So I took it out on one of these
Portis
things, and the idea hit me. I'm gonna make a video on gliding. Alright, so after looking into gliding, I have come up with two different terms I'm going to use to describe it. Floaty and skirty. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, this is an example of floaty. What I'm doing here is just letting my character glide, not holding any direction keys. This allows my character to gain altitude every once in a while, and I find it helpful to cover flat terrain. Now this is an example of what I call skirty. I'm holding onto the forward motion key, forcing my character to be in a continuously tilted forward position, which makes me more vulnerable to rough terrain, but allows me to move faster. Alright, so here I've set up a little benchmark test. This first test fully skirty, and you'll see what I mean. I can move very fast, low to the ground, but once I hit an incline, my character drops out of gliding. Now this next test is completely floaty. I'm just going to let my character glide, and you'll see that I do gain altitude, but it's a bit slower. The advantage of this is that I can cover rough terrain and the occasional incline. Allows me to fly further. Now in this last test, I combine both skirty and floaty. See how I'm skirty right now? And then I'm going to back off. I'm going to go to floaty to get over this bump. And I'm going to go back to skirty. This allows me to cover ground fast and still avoid the rough terrain. So knowing this, I decided to experiment with takeoff. Here I jump straight up. Lacked enthusiasm. So I decided to jump backwards. It actually worked, but it wasn't very awesome. To divert from the norm, I decided to jump to the right. But unfortunately, this became more fail-tastic than successful, and I do not recommend it. I had also heard if you hold onto the reverse motion key, your character would be even more floaty. But I did not find any evidence to support this to be true or false. So that's up to you. And thus concludes my experiments. I hope you found them slightly insightful.